I nominated David for the Greatest High School Teacher contest because when students just felt like they were at their worst, David was always there. Like, he was always there to motivate us, always there to help us out when we were struggling.
I nominated Miss Field because she was the person that was always there for me from when I transferred to Nelson.
I nominated Miss Hassan for the Greatest High School Teacher contest because I just remember everything that she did for us. She really loved her students.
Oh yes, I can remember a lot of things with Jackie. I remember the first day when she walked in, she sat all by herself on one of the desks in the room. On the attendance, her name was Marta. So I called Marta and she wouldn't answer, and then she perked up and said, "My name is Jackie, and please call me Jackie." So from that day on, I knew, okay, you know what, this student's going to be a little difficult at the start, but by the end of it, we slowly unpacked everything and got her back on the right path. And she knew I was pushing her to do well, and she ended up doing very well as becoming the valedictorian for our school.
Monsignor Fraser College has 4 main campuses throughout the city of Toronto. We receive students from all schools in the Toronto Catholic District School Board, varying students who come to us looking to upgrade courses. They look to finish out their diplomas. We also have a significant newcomer population. At our school, students need a teacher that are going to meet them where they need to be met and catch them when they fall, and David's a perfect example of that. David was chosen because he's made such a great impact on so many students throughout the years, and I think it's just wonderful that one student decided to come forward and nominate him for this.
I really feel that I am here because of David. He helped me and so many students like me really push ourselves to pursue something, whether it's a challenge or whether it's just pursuing any sort of education or studies. I really do feel like I'm here because of him, yeah.
Rain was a student who stood out for me very early on. Very kind student. You know, you could tell she had a big heart. Rain would always show up kind of just like ready and tuned in and super attentive. You can tell that Rain was really compassionate. And I always had a sense that there was something a little bit more with Rain in terms of, I felt like she had a burden that she was holding. As I got to know Rain, I got to know a little bit more about her and some of the things that she was going through, and so my intuition was kind of right.
St. Martin Catholic Secondary School is in its 55th year. We're the oldest secondary school in Dufferin-Peel, and we are the only regional sports school in the board. The majority of the kids here are going to be very active and very, I guess, kinesthetic as learners, right? I guess that's the best way to put it. Miss Hassan, despite only having been here for less than a year, she's definitely made her mark felt in the school. It's no surprise to me that she was selected for this award because already at the school, in the short time she's been here, she's made quite an impact with our students.
Miss Hassan inspired me because she was more than just a teacher. She really helped me and inspired me, and she was just like another human being, so she just became my friend.
Miss Field was my teacher in grade 11. She taught me grade 11 and grade 12 healthcare and gerontology, which were the main components of my program at Nelson. And from there, I just felt a connection with her and felt like she was a safe person for me. Miss Field inspired me to chase after anything and don't put myself down before I know the outcome. There's so many times where I didn't think I was going to be able to do something, but she pushed me to try it, and at least I would know if I put in all my effort instead of giving up beforehand.
Now with the mental health issues that have come around in the last, I'd say the last 5-6 years, more so after COVID, these kids are in need of of a lot of help. Our vocation is not just a school day, but it's 24/7. It's around the clock, because sometimes some of the students, I think about them, I'm trying to go to sleep and I go, how can that student actually be living in a group home? And then I ask of them to come to school and do a test or do a quiz. It's very difficult, and times have changed.
I'm very hard on myself, and I'm always challenging myself to do better and always questioning whether or not, I'm doing enough, or I'm working hard enough, or I'm doing enough for the students that I teach. And so this was something that came at a really, I'm gonna get emotional, but I guess we'll just say that the timing couldn't have been better. It was really meaningful to get this nomination at this time and to know that, the work that I'm doing has its reach.
Ms. Hassan provided opportunities for her students to learn and support their mental health. She started by opening up to us about her own struggles, something that I had never seen a teacher do before.
What sets her aside from any other teachers I've had is her care for her students does not end once you complete her course. She continues to look out for every student she has had and is a pillar of support.
David was an amazing teacher who gave me the courage that despite the tough times I was going through, I could do anything I placed my mind into. And I have Monsignor Fraser to thank for the motivation and courage they gave me to push myself for great things. Thank you.